Not the prettiest of days at a Hurricane Hole Resort and Marina down in Grand Isle. A few peaks of blue shade of color here. The coast is certainly still cool and breezy as well. You can see the coastal protection grass there also blowing there in the wind. Temperatures across the area still in the 40s here as we start the afternoon. 43 in Baton Rouge, 44 Hammond, 41 in Macomb, even 45 down in the Crescent City of New Orleans. That's 13 degrees below where we were the same time yesterday. Not really tied to a front, just tied to the cloud cover, not allowing for that sunshine to help warm us up for today. So some chilly air is around. That forecast high of 49, nowhere near the record high for the date, which is 85, set back in 1982, and really nowhere near the normal high for this time of year, which is 67. We're going to run 18 degrees below normal for our forecast high for today. So let's give you a first alert to what that impact means in terms of freezing temperatures across our areas. We go overnight tonight into the morning start tomorrow. The reason we think we're going to see some freezing temperatures, we're expecting skies to clear gradually through the day today into tonight, and then also those winds starting to lessen. That will allow for what we call radiational cooling. So freeze durations for areas shaded here in blue upwards of 2 to 7 hours overnight into the morning tomorrow. Take care of the people that don't have reliable heat. Make sure that the pets are inside or have reliable and adequate shelter. And then also the plants that you want to try and save, make sure they're covered or brought inside. Here's the projection for low temperatures for tomorrow. You can see we've got upper 20s closer to the state line and east of Baton Rouge, and then around Metro Baton Rouge right at or just slightly below that freezing mark. I've got 31 for Baton Rouge, 32 in Gonzales, and 29 for Woodville and Macomb. Record low for the day tomorrow is 25, set back in 1929. Once we get through these freezing temperatures, then we've got to give you a first alert to some rain chances returning to our forecast, especially for the conclusion of our work and school week. So we're dry today, even though it may not look like it outside with all the cloud cover. Dry for tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. That rain chances in the likely category. And then we could see a lingering shower or two into Saturday, but rain chance on Saturday much less than what we're going to see for Thursday and Friday. So let's show you some of that with our future cast. As we look at the graph model, you can see it's got skies clear here as we make our way into the afternoon. So take that with a little bit of a grain of salt. I think the clouds are going to be slower to decrease, but you can see how it's got bright sunshine across our area by the time we get towards 3:30. So with that being said, if we were to see some of this clearing, we could see temperatures climb well into the 50s, but that's probably not going to happen. And then once we get the clearing overnight, that will allow those temperatures to free fall down towards that freezing mark for tomorrow morning. We may keep skies relatively clear as we look towards Wednesday afternoon. I do think we'll see an increase in cloud cover, but we're going to hold off on the rain until we get towards Thursday morning. So here comes the showers. Yeah, we could see some pockets of heavy rainfall. Not out of the question of seeing a rumble or two of thunder. Any thunderstorm action would probably be down closer to the coast where you see some of this more intense weather kind of working its way through, although we're not expecting severe weather to be an issue even along the coastal parishes. So you take a look at things as we progress towards lunchtime on Thursday. Still dealing with some rain around, but it's lighter and less coverage. So we may get a lull or a break as we head towards the afternoon and evening hours on Thursday before yet another round of showers starts to accumulate off towards our west as we look towards Friday. So you take a look at the estimation of rainfall across our area where you see these purple shades of color. We're talking on the order of 2 inches of rain. The red and kind of orangish shade of color, 3 to 4 inches of rain. So multiple inches of rain kind of possible now all the way into Saturday when we kind of cut off those rain chances late on Saturday. So we're not too worried about widespread flood impacts, but certainly some street flooding can't be ruled out in those low-lying, poorly drained areas, especially as we get kind of through Thursday and into Friday as we see that accumulating effect of some of the rain around. Temperatures also going to be roller coaster ride. We're going to be all over the place. We're 49 for the high today, 61 tomorrow, but then well into the 50s as we look towards that rain and cloud cover to end the week.